It's the round of 16 at the SHISEIDO Tahiti Pro presented by Outerknown. Two surfers from Hawaii now doing battle. Ian Gentil right here with a unique backhand barrel technique there is up against Barron Mamiya. I'm Kaipo on the set along with Peter Mel to talk you through this action.
One rookie of the year each and every season, and it was a pretty tough rookie class this year as we see that last one there.
Gentil stalls, bit of a chandelier cover up, hands over priority to Barron Mamiya.
He basically got his gift into next year, and now he'll compete at Pipeline in the very first event of the year.
Mamiya, flexible, grabs the rail, morphs into shape, hangs out in the barrel, and Barron Mamiya, we know what he can do in hollow lefts. That's what we expect from him right there. That's going to be the first meaningful score.
That's right. Technical barrel riding. That's what he's able to do, and he was great speed control. Taking a look here, not a major set wave, but he identified there was going to be that little bubble, and then again, speed control, being able to hold him back and identify when it was going to speed up. And then I love that little drift of the fins to finish it off. Taking a look inside of this one, see here he tucks his head, and then that's the ability to let go of the wall, get that extra speed, grab the wall once again to slow it back down. You know, lots of places to practice this. It's like a little Rocky Point bowl right here, one of the backyard waves that Barron grew up surfing.
Well, my belief is that Barron Mamiya, when you look at backhand barrel riding, especially at Pipeline, then look at that whip at the back, is that the OG is going to be Jamie O'Brien, right? And then the next generation was John Florence. When we talk about dangerous wild cards, that Pipe Pro event back then was, everyone was a dangerous wild card in that event. Here we go, Barron again. And just slip sliding away. Stalling there. Great control for Barron Mamiya. Here we go, Barron Mamiya.
That was more of the channel set, right? So it's more straight in the barrel. It's moving in toward shore rather than down the line. So he was doing everything he could to try and slow himself down. This isn't going to be probably a number that'll stay in his score line. At the moment it will, but look at that.
Look at the takeoff.
Yeah, the way he sets it up. I mean, we've seen that at surfers and the backhanders. They can kind of paddle towards the point and be the opposite direction, and then they're able to whip it underneath, just like Barron did right there.
Look at the speed control. I mean, hey, it's not a gnarly wave, but just the technique from Barron Mamiya is something beautiful to study. Ian Gentil,
ooh,
in and out as well. So now we got a challenge between these two surfers from Hawaii.
You see the intensity of that wave as well, for Ian Gentil.
Take a look at Ian Gentil. Here it goes, Pete.
Oh, look how low he set that one up, slowed all the way down at the base of the wave, and then just kind of came up underneath it and just rode it out. Very, very clean. As you look again, down at the bottom, he's actually slowing down, not on the wall, but right at the bottom of the wave, and that actually held him back a little bit, and sure enough, came out super clean. Very technical barrel riding skills there by Ian Gentil.
Here we go, Ian Gentil pulling back in, traveling through a wonky section, no problem. Takes a little lip on the head on the way out. Carves back into the whitewater, sets up off the bottom, stabs the lip there. Gentil looking loose on that mayhem.
Oh, watch out. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. That is straight dry reef. Barron takes it back. This last wave here, you know, thinking about the comparison of what we saw Barron taking that channel wave, it felt like this one was a little better, right? So these are the two waves that you start to do the math on, but wow, look at this. Just no shame. Going right up on a dry reef. Nice size set wave. Didn't stay wide open all the way through. And whoa!
Barron Mamiya falls from the sky into the barrel and spit out.
That was epic.
Oh.
That was epic. And that's what this low tide is doing. Literally, you talked about falling out of the sky. He fell 6 to 8 feet out of the top of that wave straight into the barrel. Major number with this one right here. I mean, that technical drop, super deep, and then just spit out the hole. That's going to be the wave of the heat. He is a world-class barrel rider. He is a world-class performance surfer. And knowing that and earning that in your mind is huge.
Hangs on to priority, lets Ian Gentil go on this one. Stalls off the bottom, check snap to get under the hood there. fights for the exit.
Get yourself in there. And even this one, you know, the big stalled bottom turn, come up underneath it. Wave kind of lands on top of him, gets the completion. You know, and that was Barron would have seen that there was maybe some opportunity there. And sure enough, there was. Yeah, but I believe it's not going to be the 7-8-4.
Mamiya behind him, cleaner wave here. Kicks the tail up, pushes the rail down, and comes through there. Technical barrel riding?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would do it. And a whole different way to find your way into the tube right there. I mean, there was absolute kick stall, aggressive kick stall at the bottom of that wave. And it wasn't the easiest barrel to actually ride through either. It needs to better the 6.67.
Comfort here. Watch this.
One stall, two stalls, and then that thing filled up with all that white water and somehow finds an exit and went through it fairly fast. This is the angle from the boat, up and over. And yeah, and he's
and Set's coming through here, so we'll see if Barron sneaks one under priority. Sure does. Stalls for a barrel, travels through that one. Difficult section in front of him, gobbles him up. Stop number 10 on the championship tour. Barron Mamiya weaving through a barrel here. And no exit. Mamiya with the lead over Ian Gentil. I'm Kaipo along with Peter Mel talking you through the action this afternoon. Thank you.
And I think that you can take any exceptional place in the world, right? Whether it be Stonehenge or, you know, some Everest for that matter. And you're going to feel something that they're special because they are special, you know, basically energy magnets is how I feel like. And this is an energy magnet for the ocean. Mamiya
half point
can close it out.
For Ian Gentil. And Barron's going to close this one out. Little defense right there. Let's see if he's got some offense. Nah. Well, 25 seconds of hope for Ian Gentil. Wave coming through here.
Uh-huh.
This can happen. Gentil slides into it.
Oh, barrel roll.
And it goes over the falls. So that's going to be the end of the effort for Ian Gentil.
Impressive performance from Barron. Again, 2 times today he's been pushing the limits with the backhand barrel riding, so you've got to love what he's been able to do today.
Excellent score, 9.17 on the way to the quarterfinal.